Despite the fact that this is an older video, it is essential for anyone who are just beginning their journey into the XRP community to see this. In addition to that, I have some new content from Crypto Eerie that you absolutely must read. Although I will go through everything with you, I believe that she is preparing the groundwork for what is going to happen in the near future. The size of it is enormous. Why don't we play this? Deals have been made on a global scale. Global agreements have been reached on the principles that will govern how they will interact with one another and with digital currencies issued by central banks. It is a widely held belief that they are unable to surpass the price that has been established for XRP. That is something that is not particularly difficult to consider. In that case, there is no logic. This is completely illogical. Therefore, if they were to do that, we feel that the value would be higher than it was in September and October of 2021 when we were hosting the party. It's true. A coin costs $25,000 to $37,500. Consequently, the price would be more than what was predicted in the past. Now, I would guess that it is somewhere in the 50,000 range. Despite the fact that I reduced the figures, I can't help but think about all of the additional billions of dollars that were injected into the economy. Certainly the debt. Considering the fact that the Federal Reserve is the only participant in our economy at the moment, you should know this. That makes perfect sense. The majority of the money is being distributed by them. This is going to be distributed to the major financial institutions, and then those institutions will liquidate their holdings and hedge funds will sell their junk fucking debt. Yes, I am sorry. May I proceed without any hesitation? They are selling their garbage back to the Federal Reserve, and the sheet of ballots is climbing through the roof. I want to tell you guys that if you had 20,000 XRP and it went up to 50,000, you would be a billionaire. These are the numbers that I am merely going to give you. XRP is already being used to purchase items in Korea, and I wanted to demonstrate to you how quickly this is happening there. Do you really need banks when you have the ability to manage your own finances? Do you agree, wonderful young man? An early investment in Ripple and Uphold, and a former chief risk officer at Ripple. Thanks for everything. Joined the campaign path to show support for Kamala Harris, Waltz, and Youngster on the campaign trail, and began engaging in political activities such as flipping a safe district by placing the needs of the people in the state of the country ahead of its own requirements. There were a lot of individuals who came out to show their support for Waltz and Harris. However, I would like to demonstrate this asset class to you. Is that okay? In comparison, gold is worth 17 trillion, art is worth 18 trillion, equities are worth 110 trillion, fiat currency is worth 120 trillion, global debt is 315 trillion, and real estate is worth 330 trillion. Bitcoin is quite small in comparison to these other assets. Is it correct that derivatives amount to trillions of dollars? There are also a variety of equity markets, as you certainly are aware. I mean, there is a significant amount of money that is capable of being tokenized and will be tokenized, won't there? Bitcoin will not be used to tokenize this. According to your understanding, it will be tokenized on a cryptocurrency such as XRP or Stellar and possibly even Quants or something like. The ones who are going to emerge victorious at the end of the day are going to be those. Let's wait and see what Cryptoria has to say about this. So she asks, what exactly does it mean for XRP to have project packs? It's all fine. She replies, you should definitely look at number 3. The Hyperledger Lab and data chain for Progmat stablecoin are backed by the SPY Group and Japan's exchange group, and they are connecting up with Swift's API in order to keep things running smoothly and reduce expenses. This is a Swift integrated cross-border payment solution for stable currencies that is intended to be commercialized by the year 2025. It is possible that the XRP ledger, particularly when combined with the EVM sidechain, could connect and communicate with other blockchains through the use of the IBC protocol. And this would make it possible for transactions or data to flow between the XRP ledger and other blockchains that are supported by project packs. The mention of inter-blockchain communication or the IBC protocol in the stack indicates that the focus is on the interoperability of blockchains. If the XRP ledger were to interface with or be supported by middleware such as LCP, it would be able to promote interactions that are more seamless across a variety of blockchain settings. The complexity of cross-chain transactions might be handled by this middleware, which would make the assets and functionalities of the XRP ledger accessible inside a wider ecosystem of project packs. Toki facilitates liquidity pools. The provision of liquidity pools is one of Toki's roles, which may prove to be essential for the XRP ledger. In the event that XRP or tokenized assets on the XRP ledger need to be exchanged or used for transactions that take place across international borders, establishing a liquidity pool could guarantee that there is sufficient liquidity for certain business operations. 4. The possibility of using XRP ledgers as a use case is coincidental with the statement of altering Swift's application programming interface API for banks to instruct blockchain settlements. There is a possibility that the XRPO may be a component of the system that will allow banks and other financial institutions to initiate transactions and settle on the XRP ledger or involve XRP by utilizing conventional interfaces in order to take advantage of its low cost and quick transaction times. The method that the XRP ledger takes to comply with regulations, particularly in areas such as Japan and its stablecoin legislation, could make it an appropriate component given that Project Pax's primary objective is to achieve regulatory compliance. This feature of compliance guarantees that transactions involving the XRP ledger will be able to be legally recognized and utilized in the actual economy. That's it. I am grateful to Cryptari for elucidating everything in such detail. You have a very attractive personality. Margex is the one who has provided you with this video. The fact that you can really deposit a wide variety of various crypto assets and then utilize those crypto assets to trade futures and derivatives with leverage of up to 100x is fairly incredible. Access to a variety of payment methods is available. MasterCard, Visa, Google Pay, Apple Pay, and 152 more different payment methods. You are able to sign up right now to receive bonuses of up to $10,000, and I will put my link in the description so that you can use it. You can utilize 50% of the bonuses to pay for your costs on the exchange if you make a deposit up to $100. In addition, you will receive $50 back for free. Excited to observe how well you perform in this environment. You can also engage in copy trading if you are still in the process of building your talents and you are interested in following certain traders who are excellent. They have a whole platform that is devoted to copy trading, and if you are interested in learning how to do all of these things, these platforms are available to you. You can learn how to accomplish all of these different things on the Margex website, and there are undoubtedly some areas where you can do so. You are very much appreciated for watching. Now let's revisit the video, shall we? According to a former executive at Goldman Sachs, central banks are slowing down the dollar for the minimum amount of time necessary to implement the new system. Now take a look at this. The dollar has served as the reserve currency for a number of decades, and the system is what I would call long in the tooth. The central bankers are currently working to implement a new system, but it is not yet ready to put into effect. In addition, we are currently experiencing a period of significant upheaval and uncertainty during which the central bankers are attempting to maintain and speed up the functioning of the dollar system. First, they are attempting to extend the duration of the dollar system, and secondly, they are attempting to speed up the process of introducing the new system. Therefore, I would say that the new system marks the end of monetary systems. In other words, we are not going to introduce a new currency. We are essentially introducing a new transaction system that will be entirely digital and will, in essence, put an end to currencies as we are familiar with that term. The goal that they are attempting to achieve is to acquire essentially all of the money that exists on the earth. There is a lot of it. It is confusing and it is messy. With all the money in the world, if that was the way that transactions were recorded on the XRP ledger, then each and every one of our lives would be altered irrevocably for the rest of our lives. To put a wager on the appropriate technology is, in my opinion, what we are attempting to accomplish here with crypto. In the event that we are correct, then please let me know the location of your party, since I will be aboard your yacht. A player. So you would be excited about an exchange-traded fund for XRP, right? No doubt we would be delighted to have it. I also believe that it is unavoidable that there will be several exchange-traded funds